Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we're having a look at the Laser RCW mod, which is being made by user Mike Moore. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is that oh so wonderful energy submachine gun from Fallout New Vegas, the Laser RCW. And oh man, I'm so excited to have this gun in the game, as frankly, I'm a huge fan of the energy weapon category in this franchise, and in my opinion, the Laser RCW is probably one of the more interesting additions in that category, and it was one of my favorite guns in Fallout New Vegas, and so it's great to have it here in the Commonwealth now, so I can just roll around wasting all of my enemies with a compact automatic energy weapon. How could you not love that? Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these, it's currently a little bit trickier than some other weapon mods. You can't find it at stores quite yet. Hopefully that will be added into the future, but for the moment you either have to cheat it in like I did for this video, or of course go to where there are people who spawn with submachine guns, and there's a chance some of them may spawn with this instead, and you just gotta roll with the numbers there and hope that you find one and take them down pretty easily, so that hopefully you can then have your own Laser RCW. And once you do have it in hand, let's actually go into my inventory here to take a closer look at a standard model. So this is the muzzled automatic Laser RCW, which has the standard receiver, short stock, standard sights, and standard muzzle, and will do 15 energy damage. It does use the fusion cells for ammunition at a fire rate of 127, range of 107, accuracy of 69, weight a little bit heavy at 14.5, but not too bad, and a value of 203. Now, of course, there's a variety of different modifications that you can add into here, including with the receiver, one of them that actually changes the color of the energy beams you fire, which, you know, if you're in for that aesthetic, that's always quite a cool thing to have. But overall, I'd say a very well-made Laser RCW. It's not an exact perfect copy of the one from New Vegas, but I kind of like the styling on this one. It's a very, very cool-looking weapon. I love how it's been made. Now, unfortunately, there are not custom animations for it quite yet, so it's a little bit jarring when you reload, but overall, it's a pretty good weapon, and I've really been enjoying my time with it so far. So let us actually go and fire a few shots off with this, and so you can hear the sound and, of course, see the, oh god, atrocious spread. It is a submachine gun after all. It's going to be shooting everywhere. But I'll be quiet for a moment so you can hear it fire. There we go. It kind of sounds like a mix between the standard submachine gun and the laser rifle, as if those two audio files were merged together, and frankly, yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. I think it makes sense. And you can see very good fire rate, but if we just hold still, it does shoot absolutely everywhere. It's got quite a bit of kick to it, and there you go. You saw that animation. If we just shoot again to do that, you'll see that he replaces the fusion cell in the front of the gun, but then when he goes to cock back of the bolt, it is in the wrong place. You'll notice right there, it's a bit too far forward. Hopefully that'll get fixed in the future. Minor little gripe for the time being, but overall, the weapon is still quite cool, so I can live with it. So let's go over to the weapon workbench and see what sort of modifications we can make, and you can see I've been playing around with a few other models here. And if we just go into here, we'll start at the receivers. We have 3 different ones. The standard, which will make your beams red. An upgraded receiver, which will actually turn them green and add some lovely radiation damage there. And then finally, an overcharged receiver, which apparently makes it brighter, but I personally really haven't noticed that. But of course, it does do a heck of a lot more damage, more than twice the amount of damage of the standard receiver. So overall, very, very good. And also actually does slow the fire rate as well there. You will need gun nut for a lot of these things, so keep that in mind. Always good to have. Now for the stock, we only have 2 options, either this weird little short stock here or a full-on stock, again requiring gun nut there. Then in the sight category, sadly we only have 3, the standard sights, glow sights, and reflex sights. I'd love to see a couple more added in here, maybe some other kind of reflex sights in this category, but for now, you know what, 3 is perfectly doable. And then finally the muzzle, where we have the standard muzzle, a compensator, and then a suppressor, which is quite nice, you know, if you are wanting to be a bit more stealthy with your laser beam weaponry, which I guess, now that I think about it, doesn't really make sense. I mean, sure, you wouldn't hear it, but you'd see the beam. Oh well, still fun. So there we go, those are your basic attachments that you have. Again, hopefully we see some more variety added in the future, but what we do have will definitely keep you tidied over for a while. So let's go over here and take a look at the others. We'll do the which one is this one? The Overcharge Receiver. Yes, that's the one I wanted to look at first, because this will change it to the green color. So if we pull this out and look through our reflex sight, well actually, let's see the beam first here. Or, no, that's the red that's brighter. Which actually, let's take a look at this. So that's the red that's supposed to be brighter. And if we go back to the muzzled... Yeah, see, for me, I really don't see any difference between those two. But, you know, it's supposed to be brighter, but who knows. Now, here's the one that turns it green. The one with the radiation damage. Excellent. And this is also a suppressed one, so I'll be quiet for a moment so you can hear. And there we go, those beautiful green beams firing everywhere. Quite cool indeed, I do enjoy it. And the sound with the suppressor is very unique, I quite like it. And then of course we just have the suppressed regular automatic one here, which, there we go, the lovely red beams. Very fun. And yeah, that's the Laser RCW. Not a huge amount of things to go through with it because, well, not a huge amount of modifications. And, well, it's a gun. You shoot people with it. It's good times. So let's, of course, take a look at its full-on damage by shooting our usual poor mongrel over here. Oh, this poor guy. I'm actually starting to feel bad for him. We've killed him so many times with so many weapons. But let's actually get out our most powerful one, the 38 damage compensated Laser RCW, and take aim. None of the shots hit. Well, a few shots hit because it's so much kick. Oh, it's not made for range. Okay, come on. There we go, finally. Small bursts, small bursts. Definitely not a long-range weapon. It is a submachine gun, and again, look at that spread. It is all over the damn place, but still a very fun and entertaining gun, and if you would like to check it out for yourself, you can, of course, take a look at the link in the description, as always, and I definitely say to go and give it a try. You know, it's a nice little change of pace from the typical submachine gun, and of course, it is quite nice to have that new Vegas weapon added back in. So yes, that is going to be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and of course that you do, come back for the next, when hopefully we'll be checking out yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one!